Greetings, Virgo, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be a look at the weekly energies for this last week of April 2018 for the dates of April 23rd through April the 30th specifically. And this is going to be for those of us born in the zodiac sign of Virgo. Virgo family members, the spirit guide has already been invoked and the cards have been anointed, shuffled, and cut according to the amount of times and directions given to me by my spirit guide. And so, with your kind permission, may I begin a look at the weekly energies for Virgo. So, Virgo, some of you are starting the week out very nice, very strong. You're starting the week out. Some of you are going for an interview. Some of you are presenting something to people. Some of you are making some kind of either a presentation, maybe a sales presentation, or maybe an interview. Either way it goes, you're having some type of meeting. And in this meeting, you are being looked at very favorably. So, you're being looked at very favorably. People like your style. People like what you're bringing to this experience. They love what you're saying and what you're about. However, during this 7 day cycle, you may not get the answer in the affirmative. You understand? Like, in other words, you're doing right. Hang in there. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you get information as you get to the middle of the week and the information is not that, it doesn't make you feel like, wow, I was a winner, don't let that trick you or let that fool you. The cards are saying, the sacred tarot is saying, you keep on keeping on because you are going to rise. Number one, you're going to increase your earning potential for those of you that are looking to earn more as far as employment or business presentations. Very nice thing going on for you with regard to that energy. Now, as it relates to emotions and relationships, well, that's another story. So some of you Virgo family members, some of you find yourself in a situation where you may you may have wanted to move on with your life, but maybe you weren't able to. Some of you find yourself in a situation where you feel that you should have moved on a long time ago. Some of you feel as if you're just having difficulty moving on, like you're just having difficulty getting out of this particular funk with regard to relationships, with regard to maybe repeating the same mistakes over and over again. And so, okay, don't beat yourself up too bad. Nobody's perfect, and I think all human beings probably are at least at least vulnerable, and all of us do have a probability that we could find ourselves in that same situation as you are. But this is your cycle to deal with that. Some of you are dealing with an energy that is some of you are dealing with an energy that is kind of like going in a different direction. It looks like you're having some challenges, and this is for those of you that are dealing with a masculine energy. You're having some challenges as it relates to money, as it relates to relationships, intimacy. There's some serious challenges going on with regard to that. Like I said, don't beat yourself up. This is a cycle that you're going through, and it's going to turn around for you. Just you got to make it through this little cycle, and there's going to be some enlightenment for you. Okay, Virgo? Some of you are dealing with a broken-hearted situation as you get to the weekend. Some of you are finally like seeing it, and some of you are dealing with your heart just being pinched right now. It's just not a good look for you during this 7 day cycle with regard to that particular issue now, that particular matter. The Spirit wants you to slow down and take it easy as you get into the weekend. Some of you might find yourself emotional and you might get out there on the road traveling, and this is not really a good time for you to do any short distance traveling as far as the danger. The dangers on the road is what I'm saying. And I'm talking about this is a time for you to focus on safety rules, seat belts, stopping at all kinds of stop signs. Don't pass through them. This is a time for you to really be mindful about that, okay, Virgo? And also be careful in your emotions as they swing back and as they respond to the stimuli. Your emotions might be wanting to act erratic, or you might want to say bad things, or you just have to watch that kind of energy as you get to the weekend. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there because I want to keep it as positive as possible. And those of you that would like a a personal consultation with me, you can reach out to me through the screen, through the information's on the screen. But like I said, this is just going to be a cycle for many of you Virgo family members. This is not the fate of your whole life. This is just a cycle that you're going through, and it's just a cycle for you to look at that relationship stuff and kind of like think about yourself as it relates to the relationship, not the other person as it relates to you, but think about you as it relates, as you relate to what you allow in your life, etc. Okay? All right, I'm going to let it rest there. Talk to you soon, Virgo.